Hi, I'm Charlene Stevens, the City Administrator for the City of Cottage Grove. Joining me today for Council Update is Councilmember Justin Olsen. Today one of our topics is about the housing growth in Cottage Grove and some of our new developments. Welcome, Councilmember Olsen.
Well, thank you. It's nice to be here, and boy, are we booming in the city this year. Holy cow. I'm very, very excited to announce that we are now in our 5th phase for East Ridge Woods, which was a development that actually started in 2013 and should be built out, I think, by the end of this year.
Yeah, I think they're adding about, how many units are they adding?
I believe they're adding 8 more homes.
That's correct.
And there was a property owner who actually had a small parcel that came to the city and said, boy, you know, this would really make some sense if we could sell this parcel to the developer and add some additional property. And I think it worked out really well for both parties.
Yeah, and as you drive by, of course, that development, they certainly seem to be going up, and they're popular. And we've got also another development going on in the community.
We do, and this is a new development. This is the old Swanlandsberry Farm land, which is located directly across from Pine Hill School. The name of the development is Summers Landing.
Yes, and that is a project underway. People are probably seeing some of the grading, some of the work that's going on out there, and one of the things the City Council did is award the bid for streets and streetlights.
We did. We awarded that bid to a company called Fregis Construction, and so they actually bid for just over $1 million to do the work, and they are out there now doing what they do so that we can get the right pipes in the ground and all of the infrastructure in place so that we can actually start building homes. And I think when Summers Landing is all said and done, we're looking somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 plus
Yeah, I think you're correct
homes.
and such. It'll take a few years. I mean, I think it's got about a 3-year, 4-year, 5-year kind of phase in and such to take that down, but I think that's going to be some great amenities, and hopefully with the kind of economy rebounding, we may see that even go a little quicker.
Yes, you know, similar to the East Ridge Woods, my belief is, you know, the developer will build in phases, which is how they like to do things. And so my suspicion is you'll be able to get out there and see a spec home maybe by the end of the year. I
think that's their intent, is to have one up. I think they want to be on for the Parade of Fall Homes
that
and
would
such.
Be
and
terrific.
So the home will be out there, and certainly if you're ever driving around in that neighborhood, and I certainly drive frequently to Hamlet Park myself, and take that road, you get to see that development progressing. And you know, overall the city's had kind of a record year for building permits and
we
housing.
have. Yes, you know, one of the advantages to being a baseball mom like you is that you get to drive back and forth to all the various parks and see all of the fun things that are going on in the city. And the great news for residents as well as for the council and staff is that last year in the city of Cottage Grove was actually a record year for permitting with respect to both residential and commercial building. And I think we're going to break it this year, fingers crossed, because we're awfully busy and we continue to get a lot of interest in the city. In fact, there was a recent article in the Pioneer Press written by Bob Shaw that talked a lot about the city of Cottage Grove and sort of how hot things are. And, you know, really it's been a lot of work to get to this place. And I know that our staff has done just a tremendous amount of planting seeds over the last 8 years or so when the economy was down, so that when the economy did turn around, which is what we're seeing now, that we were poised for growth. And those seeds are now starting to grow into beautiful things. And I got to tell you, I'm really excited, both as a council member and as a longtime resident of the city, that Cottage Grove is really on the map, and there's a lot of great things happening today and moving forward into the future. So I think people should read that article by Bob in the Pioneer Press and get as excited as I am. But you know, I believe that this time next year, hopefully we're talking about another record year.
Yeah, it's a great time to be in Cottage Grove, and so for more information about development in Cottage Grove, please contact the Community Development Director, Jennifer Levitt. Thank you, Councilmember Olsen.
And thank you.